I was just taking a walk in the park and I decided to make a video of the park that you see behind me. It's called Lantin Park. It's in Wuhan, China. Now, one question that kept lingering in my mind is why the Chinese people never age. In my opinion, I think the Chinese people never age. I answered myself and said, I think these people are very well connected to nature. They love the environment. They also have very strong family values. They love their families. So many times you'll find Chinese in these parks. It's just that today it's cold, but many times you'll find Chinese people in the park doing barbecue and all sorts of activities. But that's a discussion for another day. For today, I just wanted to show you the park behind me. I hope you enjoy it. This is how clean China is. Can you imagine this is just a park? But just see how clean this place is. There are people that are employed to ensure that it's clean. Just look how beautiful this park is. It's called Lantin Park. Yeah, there's a man-made lake over there. And this is just like an open door performance area. So you can have people sit around here, then you have the stage there. The performers can perform from there. So guys, just look how clean this place is. And there are so many of such places around China, like in almost every district there are such parks. I'm sure within a radius of 1 kilometer you can find like 2 or 3 parks. So this is just to tell us how Chinese people appreciate the aesthetic value of their natural resources. Yeah, you can see a very beautiful park, very well kept, very clean. You can't find litter everywhere. So I'm just going around the park and I'll be showing you different places of the park. Over there we can see some people fishing. Let's zoom out. Yeah, some people there are fishing. Yes, you can find fish in these man-made ponds, but it's specifically for recreational purpose. And those men are fishing. You see that one has maybe caught something? No, not yet. Just see how massive this sitting area is. It's so big. I think it can accommodate even 1,000 people seated. Then you can have people performing for them. Like that one over there is one of the stages where performers can perform from. Let's see what this sign says. It says deep water, danger, no swimming allowed. So swimming is prohibited from this area. So currently, as I film this video, we are in the Chinese New Year holiday. It's an holiday that takes around 2 weeks, from late January to early February. So that's why you can see the red decorations on the poles. It's in celebration of the Chinese New Year. Yeah, you can see the decorations everywhere. These people really know how to enjoy during their holidays. Now, when it's not this cold, this park is usually full of people. It's just that the weather doesn't favor people to be outdoors, so that's why you can see it's very deserted. In the summer season, you'll find so many people with tents doing barbecue and all sorts of activities. Chinese people really love that. So I'm sure most of you might be wondering why all the trees have the white markings on their back. And I'm not very sure, but I tend to believe these are a form of treatment to prevent either something like termite. And the unique thing about these paintings is that they are done almost at the same time. It's like they have a planned calendar on when the paintings should be done. For instance, if I go to Beijing right now, you'll find almost all trees, most of the trees, especially in either in the streets or even in the major highways or in places of interest, apart from in the forest, you'll find they have those white paintings on them. So it's another very unique thing about China and how they conduct themselves, how they have a working system. You'll find that it's the old people that partake these jobs. The cleaning jobs, you'll find that it's the old people. It's not like Kenya, where you'll find it's the young people who are employed to get these jobs. And even getting such jobs is not easy, even for the young, leave alone the old. Young people getting jobs for cleanup jobs or jobs to, they commonly call it kazi mtaani in Kenya. You'll find that it's the young people who are given such jobs. But here in China, they have a very good working system. Only the old people that are retired are given the chance to work and clean up this area. I felt it's good to mention this, that China is very considerate of foreigners, the people that come to visit this country. And I say so because, as you can see this sign, it has the English translation, that is, wooden boardwalk, pay attention to safety. So that means when you're walking on these areas, you need to be extra careful. So that is something I really commend Chinese people on, and the government for doing. It becomes very easy. Even you can see the dustbin at the waste, yeah, and even the signs are very, like, you can easily understand them, what they mean and where to place the different waste. Here we have a dustbin. There is a proper segregation of waste. Apart from the proper segregation of waste, we also have sanitation, that is the wash facilities. They saying it's 100 meters from here. So if I go this way, I'll find some washrooms. So these are the washrooms. The toilet really looks like someone's house. So we are going to check them out and see how good they are. That one is for ladies. As you can see, it's well marked. Mother and child room. That's one of the toilets. The second toilet. The third. Fourth. And there's a sink here where you can wash your hands after. So let's go inside. As you can see, it's very clean. Very, very, very clean. And it also has a heater just to keep the room warm during winter. A time like this, it's I'm sure they will turn it on later. And here it's well demarcated. No smoking, including e-cigarettes. No smoking. Very clean, very clean. There's a very high chance that the trees that you see in front of me have been uprooted somewhere and brought to this place, just planted as big as they are. There's that possibility. I have seen it severally happening. A big tree is just transported in a tractor, and it is fixed. Like they dig a hole, then they just fix it there. And within a few months it will start sprouting again. But also they also do some supplementation. I think I'll find a video and show you where they insert some nutrients to these trees in form of, it looks like an injection or even the drip that you usually get in the in the hospital. Yeah, so that is very common in China. I'll try to find a tree that has one of those drips and I'll show you. So this is an example of the drip that I was telling you about, but this one I think it's disconnected, but there's another one here that is connected. I believe it's for nutrients. So this is where the nutrients come from. It's let me feel it. It's water inside, but I believe it has some nutrients in it, and all the way transported into the plant. I don't know what nutrients they are, but I believe it's for the benefit of the tree. So there's a very high chance that this tree was just transported to this place and fixed there. So now it has to be supplemented with some nutrients for its survival, because China experiences very extreme temperatures, or not even temperatures, like extreme weather conditions. It can be too cold, sometimes it can be too hot. So the plants need such supplementation for their survival. Right now I'm at this spot. It's a spot that together with my friends we really like to visit. Now during spring, I don't know which season, but during one of the seasons there's usually water flowing on those rocks, a lot of water. So it's usually soothing and relaxing just to hear water flowing over the rocks. We enjoy coming to sit on these rocks many times. It's a very nice place, and as you can see, it's also aesthetically appealing. Very nice photos. You can do very nice photo shoots from here. I like this decoration that has been done on this tree and several others around. I think it's some towels or some woolen stuff that is been wrapped around the tree. I also like the flowers that have been planted in this area. And this guy here is more than ready to give you a good tight hug. That's a nice arc decorated with those red, should I call them lanterns or what? Very beautiful stuff. We also have these seats. They are wooden, just to ensure that they maintain an optimum temperature during cold or even hot seasons. Yeah, they have metallic supports, but the place where you sit on, it's wooden, so it doesn't get very hot or very cold. So that is it about this park. It's called Lantern Park. Whether you're an urban planner, an environmentalist, a landscaper, an architect, or even a travel enthusiast, let me know what you think about the different topics that I've raised in this video. Yeah, let's hear. Let me get your reactions about this park and China in general. So bless up and thank you. Please subscribe.